Please be seated. Ka mihi nui ki a tātou katoa. In the name of the University of Otago, I, Royden Somerville, Chancellor, warmly welcome members and friends of the University to this ceremony. The purpose of this ceremony is the conferment of degrees and the awarding of diplomas. To you about to graduate or receive diplomas, thank you for choosing the University of Otago. It is New Zealand's first university, with a rich heritage and a fine reputation as a prestigious, world-class public university. And thank you also for electing to be here in person. Your presence today allows others to share in celebrating your success, including your family and friends, and the academic and professional staff who have helped you during your studies. This is a transformative time for you, and it is a real delight for us all to share in your joy and excitement. Your success affords us great optimism and hope for the future. You are graduating in an auspicious year, with the university celebrating its sesquicentenary. Even before they left Scotland, the settlers who arrived here in Dunedin to establish the Otago settlement in 1848 had plans for a university. Their vision was realised in 1869. We are the benefactors of their tenacity and their selfless dedication to the establishment of a great university. I now call on Professor Broughton to give a formal Maori speech of welcome.
He aha te mea nui o te au, māku e ke ake, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. What is the most important thing in the world? I will say it is people, it is people, it is people. Te hei mauri ora, behold the breath of life. Te whare wānanga o Otago, te marae kei waho tēnā kōrua. To this House of Learning, the University of Otago, and the Forum of the University, greetings. I ngā mate I runga I o tātou marae, haere koutou, haere koutou, haere koutou. We acknowledge all those who have gone before. I ngā mate ki oto tahi, haere, haere, haere. We acknowledge all those who have passed on to paradise in Christchurch. One of the names for the South Island is Te Waiponamu, which translates as the land of the greenstone waters. In recent times, those greenstone waters have been tears. In time, those tears will be washed away. Assalamu alaikum, peace be with you. Te hong ora, tēnā koutou. E te kanohi o te whare wānanga o Otago Chancellor, tēnā koe. E te Timawaki Tuarua Pro-Chancellor, tēnā koe. E te Timawaki Vice-Chancellor, tēnā koe. I ngā mema o te kaunihira o te whare wānanga o Otago, members of the University Council, tēnā koutou. E te Kai Honorary Sir Julian Smith, tēnā koe. Ka nui te mihi ki a koe mō tō tohu honori I tēnei rā. Special greeting to you, Sir Julian, for your esteemed honour today. E te kai kōrero I tēnei rā, Mr. Chris Laidlaw, tēnā koe. Greetings to you, Mr. Laidlaw, our speaker for today. I ngā manu kura deans, I ngā aparangi mā professors, I ngā huamahi colleagues, tēnā koutou katoa. Kei te tua hau ki te mihi whakatau ki a koutou mo te whare wānanga o Otago, ki te reo o ngā runanga o Ngaitahu o Tēnei Rohe, ko Otago, ko Hurapa, ko Moeraki. I stand to greet you today on behalf of the University of Otago with the voice of the Ngaitahu people of this place, the people of Otago, Hurapa and Moeraki. Whakatau mai, whakatau mai, whakatau mai rā, welcome to you all. I ngā manuhiri tuarangi, kua tai mai nei ki tēnei hui whakapōtai, hara mai, no mai, and to the many visitors and friends who have come to this graduation ceremony, welcome. Nō reira, I ngā iwi o ngā haue whā, to those gathered from the four winds, nō te tai Tokerau from the north, nō te tai Rāwhiti from the east, nō te tai Hauru from the west, and nō te tai Tonga Hoki from Here in the south, hara mai, no mai, welcome. Ngā waka o te motu, ngā whānau, ngā hapu, ngā iwi katoa, tēnā koutou. I ngā tangata katoa no te Whananui a Kiwa, and to the people from across the Pacific, ta lofa lava, ma loilere, nisam bulavanaka, kia orana, I orana, aloha. I ngā whakatipuranga hau o Paitahi, ka nui ngā mihi mō koutou katoa. And to our new generation of graduates and diplomats, greetings to you. I ngā kōrero wai whero, and to our PhD graduates, tēnā hoki koutou, greetings. I ngā paitahi katoa, ko huhu mai nei, I tēnei rā mō tēnei whiwhi tohu mātaranga, te rā nui mō koutou me tō whānau hoki. So greetings to you gathered here for today for this graduation, a special day for you and for all your families. Through your own hard work and achievements, you have created new opportunities, horizons and choices as you proceed from here to engage in your chosen career paths, vocations and professions. And to the many friends and families who have gathered here today, you have sent your young people to us as students, whose lives are forever enriched by this truly great, this wonderful and unique experience that is forever Otago! Yes. And so today we proudly present them back to you as graduates and diplomats of the Wharewananga o Otago, the University of Otago. Nō reira, inga mana inga reo rauranga tira mā, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome, welcome, thrice welcome. Kia ora.
Thank you, Professor Broughton. The first verse of the New Zealand National Anthem will now be sung, first in Maori and then in English. The words are printed inside the back cover of the graduation booklet. Please stand. Please be seated. I call on the public orator to present a candidate for an honorary degree.
Sir Julian Smith, who we honour today, has deep and cherished roots in Otago, as does his family. We welcome his wife Beverly and his son James and family here today. 150 years ago, Sir Julian's ancestor, George Bell, had the foresight to create a single newspaper from two existing publications, making the Evening Star a central part of Dunedin life. In 1975, Sir Julian oversaw the merger of the Evening Star with the Otago Daily Times through the formation of Allied Press, which he has led for more than 3 decades. His commitment to the importance of an independent press in Dunedin means that today the Otago Daily Times is the only independently and locally owned morning daily paper in the country. Born in Dunedin in 1943, Julian Smith attended John McGlashan College. At age 15, he bought his first car, a Model T Ford, beginning his lifelong passion for vintage and classic motor vehicles. Determining on a career as an accountant, Sir Julian combined work for the firm of Broderick and Chalmer with part-time study for a Bachelor of Commerce at the University of Otago in 1962. Part-time study did not preclude participation in capping, in rugby, and debating. And it was by gate-crashing a law physiotherapy barbecue at Wakawaiti that Sir Julian met his future wife, Beverly, at that time a physiotherapy student. Sir Julian's dedicated work ethic and his business acumen were quickly realised. In 1970, at age 26, he became manager of the John M. Fraser Company Limited. By the end of that decade, he was managing director of the publicly listed company Allied Press. In the years that followed, he oversaw privatisation of the company, using his controlling interest to ensure that it remained New Zealand owned. He also oversaw the expansion of Allied Press publications. Today, these comprise not only the Otago Daily Times, New Zealand's oldest daily newspaper, but also a suite of local newspapers serving communities in Canterbury, Westland, and in Southland, as well as Otago, together with a local television channel. Allied Press plays an important role in both employing and informing people in much of southern New Zealand. Allied Press undertakes what is one of the most difficult tasks in the age of digital media giants, providing accessible print media to local communities to enable their engagement in the events and issues concerning their region. One academic study shows that the local news coverage offered by the Otago Daily Times, for example, is almost twice that of other daily papers. Sir Julian's business skills led to a number of directorships, notably for the New Zealand Press Association from 1983 to 1990, and for southern business groups such as Rattray & Son, Arthur Barnett Limited, and Naylor Love Construction. He was president of the New Zealand Publishers Association from 2002 to 2006. Beyond the business world, he has engaged in the community in a variety of ways, chairing the John McGlashan College Board of Trustees, for example, serving on the advisory board of the Ulverston Charitable Foundation, and as a member of the Orokonui Foundation. The coastal settlement of Warrington holds a special place for the Smith family, who holiday there annually. The past of that place is important, and Sir Julian delights in sharing its heritage with his family and grandchildren. If the passion for Warrington is exceeded by anything, it is Sir Julian's passion for cars. Daughter Jo recalls spending time in the garage with her father, just as her son Archie loves to do so now. From that initial Ford car to Bentleys and Rolls-Royces, Sir Julian loves the challenge of restoring and maintaining classic vehicles, perhaps too many in Lady Beverley's view. That devotion extends beyond his own collection. Sir Julian was instrumental in the restoration of the 1901 Kempthorne locomobile, a steam-powered machine which was the first privately owned automobile in Otago. Its restoration to full running order, which took decades, was completed in 2018. Though, as Sir Julian would be the first to point out, the restoration of a vehicle is never really complete. Just as the university this year celebrates 150 years since its founding, so does 2019 mark the sesquicentennial of Sir Julian's family's life as newspaper publishers. The university and the paper have developed in tandem, if not always in agreement. Exactly as it should be in a society that values a free press and robust debate. Today, we honour Sir Julian's major national and local achievements, and in particular, his commitment to a thriving regional press. In doing so, we note the importance of a value shared by the university and quality newspapers, the commitment to being a critic and conscience of society. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, Julian Charles Stanley Smith.
By the authority of the University of Otago, I, Royden John Somerville, Chancellor, confer upon you, Julian Charles Stanley Smith, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. By the authority of the University of Otago, I, Royden John Somerville, Chancellor, will now confer degrees and award diplomas of the University upon those declared qualified to receive them by the Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellors and Deans concerned, and on those listed in the programme but not present. The Vice-Chancellor.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Jessica Susan Aiken. Adil Akmal. Rosemary Ellen Anderson. Javiera Sistenes Tirapei. Alexander Jack Craig. Belinda Jane Dawson. Nancy Earth. Luke John Easton. Busant Babu Adara. Leila Eskandari. Sean Ferguson. Fernanda Fernandez Zimmerman. James Allen Finlay. Kieran Daniel Ford. Liam Carl Harold. Robert Noah Hensley. Kristen Mary Kenrick. Wen Jin Lee. Raywin Phyllis Lisa. Aileen Katarina Margarita Lufan. Fatima Mikeg. Andre David McLaughlin. Normala Mesbah. Fiona Lindsay Miller. Adele Ruth Parkinson. Jackmill Puthor Jogi. Soban Rane Akavan. Daraji Getachu Regasa. Sage Asher Robinson. Georgina Ellen Shalito. Muyori Sukapure. John Edward White. Joseph William Wright. Yang Qian Zhong. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts, Frank Harvey Gibson. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Education, Owen Bruce Arnst.
Apart from the first few candidates, those receiving degrees and diplomas will now be crossing the stage mainly in groups of 3. Please delay your applause until after the last name in each group has been announced. Thank you. The Pro Vice Chancellor, Division of Humanities.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Master of Arts and the degree Bachelor of Performing Arts, Bethany Margaret Waite. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Master of Arts and for the award of the Diploma for Graduates, Waramat Malasat. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Master of Arts, Finn Bruce Butler, Karsten Dortons, James Rennie McKellick. Jared Thomas Smith, Brian Nina Rose Ritchie Top, Renee Suzanne Whitehouse. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Jacqueline Alexandra Moat. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Arts and the degree Bachelor of Science, Tai Skoropada. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Arts and the degree Bachelor of Commerce, Amelia Kate Anderson and Cameron Scott Gerlock. Rebecca Jane Stevenson and Taylor Rose Tirakia. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Arts, Sophie Ellen Auld, Azia Barazakai, Thibaut Bruno Jack Bouzia Esprit. Emma Ann Buchanan, Daniel David Burgess, Victoria Jane Clark. Alice Elizabeth Clark, Liam David Comiskey Gifford, Michaela Katie Ann Corcoran. Taryn Lee Dixon, Sarah Ruth Elmore, Beth Hannah Gary. Eleanor Verity Gill, Nikita Suzanne Nolene Goodwin, Joshua Kent Hanson. William Alexander Hart, Gregory John Hokamo, Yalan Huang. Asher Katane, Richard Gladstone Kerr, Eileen Yanauta Lapaloka. Benjamin Hunter Lovelock, Brittany Marie Lowe, Caitlin Jade Mathias. Lily Isabel McFarlane, Rose Catherine Mulder, Mackenzie Alexandra Muir. Jamie Marie Murdoch, Shelby Olivia Nichol, Eleanor Lucy O'Neill. Zoe Charlotte Patterson Smith, Georgia Kate Pringle, Ethan Douglas Rogers. Tā mai rangi Melissa Rangi Aho, Ude Korde Sam Turner, Esther Maranatha Annabelle Whalaunga, Maua Tupe Sushon Musa, and Eva Kitri Much Stoddard. Finian Livingston Stewart, Chia Jin Tai, Tia Erin Tairo.
Congratulations and good luck. Congratulations and good luck.
Emma Rose Thompson, Anna Elizabeth Thompson, Tristan James Tolley.
Congratulations. All the very best. Congratulations and good luck.
Zara Zulaika Sophia Binti Wakamal, and Lu Wang. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Master of International Studies, Razia Amran Safi, Hugh Wilson Devlin, Casey Lane Flett. Sarit Chian Gore, Lalopo Aina Heather Matalasi, Sumit Sharma. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in degree Master of Peace and Conflict Studies, Laurie Avia and Carrie Ann McEwen.
Congratulations, well done. All the best.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Master of Planning, Lee Tukoha Klasabak Young, Casino Thane Doyle, Ekarina Maleno Tasi Iose. Olivia Mary Kelly Name, and my order Claire Pukitapu Dentis. Callum Tony Riddell and Nicole Marie Vincent. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Master of Politics, Finlay Hamilton Campbell, Matthew Edward Shepp, Adi Ulamila Kura e Miri Watrag. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Music with Honours, Olive Winter Butler. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Music, Josephine Chan. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Theology with Honours, Madeline Frances Ann Bourne.
The Dean of the College of Education.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Teaching and Learning and the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Sareka Sena Sianatu Tiai. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Teaching and Learning, Alexandra Holly Gilmore, Alexia Clifford Moore.
The Dean of the Faculty of Law.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours and the degree of Bachelor of Science, Taran Lee. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, David Caro Kahila Emmanuel. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws and the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Caroline Helen Irene Mackenzie Crisell, Baden Brett Harris, Robert William Hill. Miriam Grace Hyam Jenkins, Christopher Tsaipt and Caitlin Victoria Jane Shaw. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws and the degree of Bachelor of Music, Joseph Michael Chagger. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws and the degree of Bachelor of Science, Serena Susan Alice Sangster Hindman. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws and the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Charles Joseph Jewel Mayer, Madeline Marie Layla Masters. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Katarina Lena Elizabeth Coote, Makareta Reo Maureen Coote, Matthew Gregan. Daniel Christopher Hindmarsh Ludlow, Caitlin Nicole MacDonald. Nairi Lynn Malcolm, Morgan James Pearce.
The Pro-Vice Chancellor, Division of Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science and for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology, Lani Blaise Flannery, Zoe Jane Jackery, Oscar George Taylor. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science, Rachel Joy May Baxter, Timothy Michael Dorbin, Patrick Andrew Devane. Vanitha Ilangavan, Lucian James Fennell, Alexandra Lee Cross. Julia Kathleen Hayward Lemon, Asham Mahajan, Stephanie Rose McGimpsey. China Marie Payne, Marcus David Richards, Rebecca Louise Sewell. Tamlin Rose Summerford and Jia Lee Tang. Gabrielle Louisa May Hall Wood and Miao Zhang. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Yue Wong. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science and the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science, Ruth van der Ploeg. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science and the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Alicia Valerie East and Will Bryce McDonald. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science, Logan John Allen, Hugo Chaffee Ear, Henry James Byrne. Brittany Dana Brink, Wendell Robin Brooke, George Nicholas Brosnan. Annabelle Lucy Caldwell, Alicia Marie Campbell, Jung Woo Chai. Scott Matthew Clifford, Jaden Grant Clouston, Hugo James McCallig Corju. Luke Roger Dawson, Nicola Ann Dalloway, Gabriel George Bernard Donnelly. Isaiah Thomas Duncanson, Dannon James Eccles, Catherine Louise Erskine. Abby Rose Alex Evans, Adele Georgia Finney, Kate Sarah Main Giddens. Madeline Teresa Inez Gill, Lee James Glazier, Christopher Ryan Greenan. Urshita Jane Gulicha, Jack Ina Harrison, Alexander Jeffress Hearn. Tony Hoare, Dalika Sanhindi Jayalath Arachilage, Ruvimbo Jash. Blake Adam Lewis and Siu Lee. Yutong Lin, John James Lyle, Alana Marie Lucas. Gregory Lawrence Lusky, Michael James Mazur, Cooper Rebecca Shear Murphy. Shivanka Krishna Nair, Tobin Benjamin Packer, Elvina Nandani Prasad. Savinya Samadi Ranasingha Muriyan Salaje, Ray Tatenda Ruka, David Peter Sayers. Nasa Wendy Setyadi, Cullen Dennis Shand, Timothy David Malcolm Stewart. Emma Rose Swan, Celine Hui Tan, Callan Edward Taylor. Sophie Louise Tonks, Leonard Dean Van Loon, Lisa Rose Waddell. Z Wong and David Graham Ward. Caitlin Joy Weber Tofale, Georgia Alice Woods. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science Communication, Lucy Jane Coyle and Elise Rizal Provis. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Wildlife Management, Kathleen Rebecca Lawlaw. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Applied Science, Keith Henry Finlayson and Cameron Stephen Hay. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science, Kate Georgina Caldwell, Ella Terita Duxfield, Katie Fionn Fawkes. Eloise Amy Fleur Godfrey, Bailey Adele Kirtland, Kayla Rose Kitson. Jack David Mills, Marcus Charles Murray, Benjamin Kane Knock. Avelino Toscano Patlong, Matthew William James Reed, Jamie Sue Vuglar. Rebecca Jane Wilson and Vioan Chang. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Physical Education, Dion Thomas Willix.
The Dean of the School of Surveying.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Surveying, Matthew James Simpson.
The Pro Vice Chancellor, Division of Commerce.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Commerce, Yu Ting Wu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and for the award of the Diploma for Graduates, Cameron Hadley Benson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Tyler Roger Berry, Benjamin Joel Paul Bishop and Heather Margaret Brensel. Abby Agnes Atherton Brooke, Jessica Louise Brooks and Reiko Nazine Martine Castillo. Siu Ting Chu, Nikita Therese Clement Packiam and Abigail Ann Crawford. George Thomas Curry, Jezreel May Dallaire Damison and Sonia Margaret Gordon Davey. Andrew Shane Davidson, Jason Morris Down and Kyron John Duncan. Anton David Dunford, Lucy Amy Foley and Ashley Margaret Furs. Megan Jane Grant, Mitchell David Harrison, and Jasmine Head. Alexander Eric Inkster, Macon Carita Johansson, and Sarah Lorraine Taylor Jones. David Mitchell Kennedy, Grayson Jeremiah Kite, and Aida Lee. India Jane Ludbrook, Andrew William Martin, and Sophie Rose Maxwell. Malcolm Jesse McIver, Shinhui May, and New Year Moi Mai. Alisa Ann Nava, Toma Noguchi, and Vincent Joseph O'Connell. Leonie Lisa Palmer, Abigail Parker, and Zijun Pei. Liam Paul, Grace Isabel Edith Quinn, and Harrison Hugh Rydell. Hamish Daniel Robertson, Courtney Ada Rowe, and Larissa Shagaliva. Kira Rose Swords, Alana Mary Taggart, and Shuman Tan. Enya Van Dorn and Benjamin Jack Durrant Wallace. Jordan Anthony Walmsley Smith and Kwan Wo Wong. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Administration, Benaya Alavanda, Amir Ihsan Bodagi, and Andrew Harvey. Alpha James Kennedy, Tanya Michelle McCall, and Purnima Priyadashini Singh. Jamie K. Smith, Scott Jared Wilkinson, and Bo Zhao. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Data Science, Yu Hao Do. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Entrepreneurship, Safin Samir Yazin El Imami and Jennifer Ruth Fogel. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of International Business, Henrietta Fasaluola Denzel Tamapua. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Professional Accounting, Zihua Dong and Daniel James Ferguson. Ka Weng Ho and Wei Lan Ji. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Tourism, Bi Yun Fang.
The Pro-Vice Chancellor, Division of Health Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Health Sciences, Michelle Christina Cole, Deborah Jane Cracknell, Emma Jane Fairs. John Stevenson Hewitt, April Ann Hilton, Karen Margaret Moak. Kirsten Sarah Rosser, Shamiso Simbanigavi, Sipantangan Kosi Darby Simbanigavi. Lupa Saliva Tallulah, Rachel Lee Whitcomb. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Sciences, Shavanyel Sorbito Izipuru and Shiristi Sveta Kumar. Yidan Liang and Shindeep Singh. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Science, Jendi Louisa Roberts. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Ryan Christopher Macaulay. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Aviation Medicine, Patrick Akihiwu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Public Health, Judith Ann McHugh and Sally Ann Thomas.
The Dean of the School of Physiotherapy.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Physiotherapy, Wilson Lim. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Physiotherapy, Nur Iziati Binti Jamil, Xavier Glenn Gomez Monsanto, Aidan Ivo Toda.
The Pro-Vice Chancellor, Division of Humanities.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Arts and Science, Emma Gampson, Emma Mary Rose Sutherland, William Peter Averill Warren. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Child-Centred Practice, Elaine Julie Elliston. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Ministry, Hana Porpia.
The Pro-Vice Chancellor, Division of Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Science, Samuel Patrick Frew and Sophie Lee Wong.
Congratulations. Well done. All the best. The Pro-Vice Chancellor, Division of Commerce.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration, Lee He.
The Pro-Vice Chancellor, Division of Health Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Health Sciences, Maria Lourdes Galvin Alberico, Susan Margaret Stevens, Andrew Charles Joseph Tonnicliffe.
Congratulations and good luck.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Sport and Exercise Medicine, Henna Ma Mahal. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Child Health, Amelia Vega MacDonald. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Obstetrics and Medical Gynecology, Fernanda Mello Ribeiro. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Public Health, Indira Gandinlin Junnam. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Dentistry, Malosi Poma. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Pharmacy, Julia Marguerite Kilkelly and Emma Kate Swan. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Diploma for Graduates, Linda Nora Wixon.
Congratulations, well done. The University of Otago has a long and proud tradition of teaching music, and the Music, Theatre and Performing Arts Department contributes much to the intellectual and cultural life of Dunedin City. This afternoon, 2 first-year students will perform for us. They are studying under the Blair Professor of Music and Head of Classical Performance, Professor Terence Dennis. Our performers are Julia Ou, who is studying physiology and music and has been selected as a participant in the Wallace Junior Piano Competition, New Zealand's major contest for young pianists. Julia is joined by Arbanath Berry, who is specialising in performance and composition and is the recipient of a University of Otago Academic Excellence Scholarship. It is with great pleasure that I invite them to perform the sabre dance. Thank you, Julia and Arbenith, for your splendid performance. Our distinguished speaker today, Mr. Chris Laidlaw, is an outstanding New Zealander. Mr. Laidlaw grew up in Dunedin and studied at the University of Otago, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Master of Arts degree with honours majoring in geography. While at university, he had a stellar sporting career. In his first year, he was selected to play for the Otago University A's rugby team. In his second year, at the age of 19, he was selected for the All Blacks. He played 57 matches for the All Blacks in a career that spanned from 1963 to 1970, impressively managing to juggle both sport and his studies. In 1969, he was awarded a Rhodes Scholarship and commenced his studies at the University of Oxford at Merton College, graduating with a Master of Letters. He then joined the New Zealand's diplomatic service, serving mostly in overseas postings, including in Suva and Paris, and also with the International Energy Agency and a special assistant to the Commonwealth Secretary-General in London. He returned home to serve as Foreign Policy Advisor to the Prime Minister, the Right Honourable David Lange. He then rejoined Foreign Affairs as New Zealand's first resident High Commissioner to Honorary, representing New Zealand's interests throughout Africa. Mr. Laidlaw has served as New Zealand's Race Relations Conciliator and Human Rights Commissioner, and as a Member of Parliament, and as a member of the Greater Wellington Regional Council. He is its current chairperson. He also serves on a variety of boards and community organisations. Mr. Laidlaw is held in high regard as a media commentator, author, and former Radio New Zealand national host. It is with great pleasure that I invite Mr. Chris Laidlaw to deliver today's graduation address.
Kia ora ngā tātou. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the academic staff, family members, and particularly graduates. Thank you for inviting me to share some reflections at this celebration of academic achievement at Otago. Before I say anything else, I have something of a confession to make. Having gained 2 degrees here in the 1960s, I didn't show up to the passing out parade on either occasion, having been somewhere else in the world both times. And in those days, of course, there was only one graduation day event, and if you missed it, that was that. Congratulations to everyone receiving a degree today. I'm honoured to be able to share that moment with you. I might have missed the graduation ceremonies, but I didn't miss much else that this university has to offer. Otago always had and still does have a healthy balance between serious study and serious fun. We all know that Dunedin is the only genuine university city in this country, and the interdependence of town and gown is a massive advantage for both. The city knows its future is dependent on the lifeblood of the university, and the university knows that its own future depends on the symbiotic relationship with the city. It works. 2 of my most enduring memories here as a student were being part of the pioneering of mixed flatting, which until then was akin to a capital crime. And secondly, having the responsibility of negotiating on behalf of the student body the vital supply of donated Capping Week alcohol from dear old Mr. Spate. I'm not sure if this generosity from Dunedin's most famous industry still persists. I certainly hope so. Mr. Spate believed that students needed to relax in order to learn. And that balance between the serious and the madcap is something Otago has managed to preserve exceptionally well ever since. You will all no doubt be leaving with memories of both the study and the fun, hopefully in that order of priority. When my generation went through university, we had the luxury of what was more or less a free education and the guarantee, more or less, of a choice of jobs when we graduated. Those certainties are now gone, almost certainly never to return. It's now accepted that someone entering the workforce these days, outside a few specialised careers, will most likely have 5 or 10 or more different jobs during their working life. Occupational agility will become the norm. Skill sets will need to be broadened. Adaptability will become the driving force. The boundaries between occupational sectors will become increasingly blurred. A willingness to up sticks and go somewhere else to work, or to work remotely for more than one employer, will become much more common. But there will be more flexibility of working hours, more opportunities for more fulfilling careers based on more meaningful work, and more space for independent thinking. Otago is a university that is reassuringly certain of itself and its vocation. It's not like that everywhere. In Wellington, we've been locked in a rather unseemly squabble between those who want the name of the university changed and the word Victoria dropped, and those who don't. The Vice-Chancellor announced last year that the University Senate had made up its mind about this. The name was changing. There were too many other Victoria universities scattered around the world, and people were getting them mixed up. He might have had a point, but it was roundly rejected by former students and staff. He lost, and the whole business has not done the university much of a favour when it comes to its sense of self. I mention this particular episode because it reveals the deep and enduring vein of affection and kinship that underpins the relations between a student and his or her university. It's something that gives way to a sense almost of ownership as the years go by, and that relationship is fundamental to the well-being of that institution. There's nothing confusing about the name Otago University here or anywhere else. And there's nothing confused about Otago's identity when it comes to its dedication to research and inquiry and the primacy of truth over opinion. It's known and respected internationally, not just as the oldest of our universities, but the one with the greatest substance. As the world of tertiary education shifts from its primary responsibility of broadening the mind to supplying a much-needed meal ticket, Otago stands out as an institution dedicated to resisting that slide toward production line education. And that resistance is going to be crucial as costs and competition accelerate. Others, particularly in the polytech community, simply can't survive without international full fee paying students. Nobody can blame them for that. It is quite simply market forces working in the way that market forces always do when left more or less unfettered. But the truth is, it's probably not sustainable. A university's most fundamental responsibility to broaden the mind, to inspire students to think and to question, is its greatest virtue. But also its most profound challenge, and it's becoming ever more complex. Research has shown unequivocally that as our lives become more digitized, especially via social media, the more our attention span diminishes. We become less able to consider both sides of an argument, or to delve more deeply into a subject that is more than unidimensional. It's now becoming evident that a young individual's very sense of self and of emotional security has come to depend on their social media connections. They are increasingly locked in competition for popular validation among their peers. Social media has become a battleground for attention. The ammunition is selfies, videos, and personal advertisements. Your generation are going to have to grapple with this potentially toxic phenomenon, just as you're going to have to make the running on climate change and rising inequality, massive challenges on which my generation, so far, has patently failed. Let's look at what the digital era has done to politics. We're ceaselessly bombarded with information, some of which is rooted in reality, much of which isn't. And the line between truth and hearsay is increasingly blurred. The media establishment, with a few heroic exceptions, and I include the ODT very firmly in that, understands this and actively connives with it to suit their purposes, which are essentially commercial. Most of the content these days is comprised of opinion pieces masquerading as journalism. Not greatly concerned with facts or hard data, the intent is now to persuade, just like the way Donald Trump conducts government policy by personal tweet rather than reasoned analysis. Reading the comments section at the end of an article online posted by ME or Stuff, if you can fight your way through the ads, can be an arresting experience. Facts are incidental. There are now even alternative facts seriously paraded. Anger, real spleen is often on display. The explosion of hate speech is an ugly symptom of this. Faith in the competence of government is inevitably the victim, as the angry crowd, protected by its collective anonymity, heaps its invective on institutions and individuals with an almost medieval relish. Interest in voting declines accordingly. Donald Trump states a proposition which is patently false, and a large slice of the American electorate promptly agree with him and resolve to vote for him. And as we all know, a lie can travel halfway around the world before the truth can get its boots on. More information was supposed to mean more freedom to stand up to the misuse of power, but we seem less capable of reasoned debate than ever. We live in a world of dark ads, hacks, bots, trolls, soft facts, and fake news. Researchers at the University of Oxford called this process manufacturing consensus. The Chinese government apparently posts about 500 million social media comments a year, the aim of which is not to engage, but to distract, as critical stories are simply swamped by the propaganda of the ruling elite. They're not alone in that. Actual policies and coherent ideologies are replaced by ever more strident calls to arms around a leader's personality. These are bolstered by an avalanche of slogans such as "Take back Britain," "Build the wall," or "Drain the swamp." The facts are incidental. All this is now rampant in the democracies of the Northern Hemisphere, and the signs of it are starting to appear in our part of the world. How long will it be before that kind of cynical manipulation takes hold in New Zealand? And more particularly, what does this imply for universities, or for you as graduates with a respect for the truth? Now, as never before, universities must challenge those who willfully distort the truth, the more so when a claim flies in the face of empirical evidence. Without vigorous academic underpinning of the hard reality of climate change, for instance, we wouldn't be seeing, finally, the realization that we simply can't continue to duck this primal challenge. And we owe that progress to the voices of universities who have taken on the naysayers. But there's a long way to go yet, and I hope that everyone here graduating today will see it as a responsibility to insist on the truth in public debate, to demand the facts, or better still, to provide them. Congratulations to all of you. Change is accelerating. It might seem daunting, but it's also exciting, filled with new opportunities and new flexibilities. I wish everybody here tonight, crossing that great threshold between study and work, a happy and fruitful transition. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Laidlaw, for your inspiring and thought-provoking address. You have touched on some highly significant issues that we all need to reflect on. Your sage advice to our graduates is very timely. Can you please join with me once again to thank Mr. Chris Laidlaw for his excellent graduation address. Dr. Smith, on behalf of the University, I extend to you warm congratulations on your well-deserved honorary degree. Your and your family's commitment to sustaining and developing such a fine independent newspaper, which has been an inextricable part of the fabric of our community since 1861, is greatly admired and appreciated. The importance of a strong fourth estate for the health of our democracy cannot be overstated. The bedrock value of independence resonates with the role of the university as a community of scholars that also needs to remain vigilant to ensure its independence so that the integrity of its scholarship and engagement is never compromised. Dr. Smith, thank you also for your significant community service and generous philanthropy. All the very best for your future endeavours. On behalf of the University Council, I thank you again for sharing in this celebration, particularly those of you who have travelled long distances to be here. I wish you a safe journey home. I also wish to thank the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Hain, and our academic and professional staff at all the University of Otago campuses throughout New Zealand for their outstanding contribution to ensuring our students benefit from the emancipatory power of an excellent university education. I invite you to join with me in expressing appreciation to our staff. To you who have graduated or received diplomas, I offer the congratulations of the university on your new status, and I welcome you to its full and permanent membership. I charge you by the common bond that now unites us, henceforth to cherish the good name and reputation of the university, and to strive for the advancement of knowledge and the extension of understanding. I trust that in your different vocations, your lives may be fruitful of good to yourselves and to those among whom you live. The academic anthem, Gaudeamus, will now be sung. The words are printed inside the back cover of the graduation booklet. Please stand for the anthem and remain standing as the academic procession retires. Kia ora tātou.
Sempre sinti in flore, sempre sinti in flore.